Objection!
What on earth is that? I was on the right track, I just did it backwards. What an insult. What an insult to think anyone could be fooled by such a childish imitation. Consider yourself insulted, Your Honor. But Tigre, you didn't just pose as the victim on the day in question. A month ago, in this very court, you posed as me. What? That's the truth. But the witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright. Although, now that I think about it, it was you, wasn't it? No doubt it was you, standing in here this very court a mere month ago. The Phoenix Wright who put up the most disreputable, shabby defense I'd ever seen. Can you prove that, Gramps? Prove the attorney who represented the accused here a month ago was this man? Were you prepared to take the stand and testify that it was him? Hey. Forget about it, yeah? I would do something like that, not me. You made a mistake, right? It was someone else, huh? Have you no pride, sir? This isn't a matter of pride. In case you didn't know, try it. Here in court we deal with people's lives. Mr. Godot is right. Your Honor, speaking for myself, I am absolutely convinced. The attorney in question was the witness standing before me now. However, I presided for this court as a judge without the vested power to hand down a verdict. Someone in my position cannot be swayed by memory without evidence to support it. No. If the defense has no further evidence, the court will now excuse the witness. The circumstances surrounding Mr. Tigre are dubious for sure, but not conclusive. But we've come so far! You say he impersonated Glenn Elg. You say he impersonated you. But none of that adds up to the murder charge. You don't have a shred of evidence that the witness poisoned the victim's coffee. Well, in a second, when the hero, Mr. Gumshoe, comes waltzing in. It sucks to be you, right? Don't mess with the tiger, or you're gonna get mauled. You got that? All we managed to do here was chase him around a bit, but I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt. Looks like I won't be needing a refill. If I just had one more piece of evidence. One more piece of evidence, and maybe I can get Maggie onto the hook. This witness cross-examination over. You are free to go, Mr. Tigre. Hold it. Your Honor, sir? Wait! Detective? Detective Gumshoe. Sorry it took so long, pal. I staked everything on this, my badge, the works, so here it is. My heart is clenching on this, too. What is it, Detective? Isn't it obvious, pal? It's the final decisive piece of evidence. What? January 22:48 p.m. Sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results from the lab. The results? About the prints, pal, from the medicine bottle. Oh, so do you know who the prints belong to now? Do you think I'm some kind of hack detective? Of course I know. So, tell us. Death Tigers, right? I knew it. You bet. Clear as crystal all over them. They're Furio Tigre's paw prints, all right. That's great! We've got him now, Nick. What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He's laid everything on the line for us, Nick. I know. Look, I'm sorry, this is kind of hard to say, but it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on that bottle now. Huh? What? Why not? What we need to produce at this stage of the trial is irrefutable evidence that the Tigre put poison in Glenn Elg's coffee. He's already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle, it really doesn't make any difference now. I knew it. Great. No matter how hard I try, I'm never of any use. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. This was our last chance to help Maggie, and I've been working on some useless piece of evidence the whole time. It's alright. I'm a real loser. I'm not breaking news to me. It's not breaking news to me, pal. Detective Gumshoe? Maggie! You've been working on something for me? Sorry I let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it. I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove stuff like that. I'm really sorry. I'll get you out of your hair now. Detective Gumshoe, wait! He's gone. Isn't there anything we can do now, Nick? Wish there was. Gumshoe worked so hard on that to get that evidence. If only there was some way I could use it. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I granted you recess so you could prepare this decisive evidence you discovered. Yes. Don't keep us all in suspense, try to show us. Naturally. We can assume it's evidence that will actually stand up in court, can't we? Think, Phoenix. Don't let Gumshoe hard work go to waste. How much more of my time are you gonna waste? I ain't been to no court before. But you lawyers should know how to blow things out of proportion. No doubt, given the nature of the evidence, it will speak for itself. Nevertheless, you will talk us through it, Mr. Wright. Well, I know I can't prove anything new with this evidence. I'm really backed into a corner, but maybe if he thinks he's got me beat, he'll let his guard down a bit. Don't keep us waiting any longer, Mr. Wright. This is the defense's final piece of evidence. Isn't that the victim's? Your Honor, naturally the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. However, it's interesting new information has come to light. We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints belonging to you, Mr. Tigre. What? But, Mr. Wright, what conclusion are you hoping to draw from this new information? Everyone in here knows what this bottle contains, except one man. One person in this courtroom should theoretically be in the dark. My prints are on that pansy-looking bottle? Is that what you're saying? But what the hell isn't it anyways? Finding lawyer, phony clues. Everything about this case has been phony. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence. Mr. Tigre, this is the decisive piece of evidence that will prove your guilt. Why? Because it contains... This bottle contains potassium cyanide. Potassium cyanide? The poison used to murder Mr. Elg, Your Honor. The victim killer used this very bottle. And on this bottle, Mr. Tigre, we found your fingerprints. Well, how do you explain that? You'd make a good clown, you know that? What? You ain't never gonna get this to stick. You's just making me laugh now. You think cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the tiger? A bluff? I can see straight through you, Phoenix Wright. That ain't the bottle with the cyanide in it. No. This is the bottle with the found trace of the poison in it. Don't mess with the tiger! Or you gonna get ripped to shreds! The cyanide bottle was brown and it was made of glass. That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it. Got him. At last. But what? Why is everyone's gone quiet? I said that bottle... Is this the bottle you're referring to? Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle the cyanide was in. But you ain't gonna find my prints on that bottle. Don't let cozy-looking suit fool you people. That lawyer's just playing games. Tell him, Mr. Prosecutor. Tell the guy where to go. You still haven't figured it out. Don't you realize what you just said? What I said? What did I just say? You were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in. But just now, you slipped up in front of every single person in this courtroom. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison. You don't know who's you messing with. I'm the tiger. I control millions of dollars on this black market. You think I'm gonna let some jump-up suit get the better of me? Sure, the last piece of evidence was phony. But that's just what you deserve. The phony trial with a phony lawyer. It was all played out by you, the biggest phony of all. Yes, he's gonna go on for a while. Calm down, man. Calm down. What's going on? It looks like a blackout. Well done. Right. I saved my 70th cup of coffee just for you. Savor it. While you watch the police restrain your prey. Mr. Wright, you caught a tiger by his toe, but if this one hollers, he won't be let go. Now then, how are things going with Mr. Tigre, Mr. Godot? He is being arrested on suspicion of the murder of Glenn Elg, Your Honor. Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a very grave error. Miss Bird was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. Yes, she was. And in the absence of a genuine evidence. But the tiger made one mistake. Indeed. He very nearly got away with everything if it wasn't for that one slip of the tongue. Piro Tigre is a truly frightening criminal. The truly frightening one is that defense attorney over there. Godot. Well, I am now in position to deliver my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. Yay! That is all. This court is adjourned. January 8th, 4:10 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Mr. Wright, I'm at loss for words. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Maggie! I was so mad when Mr. Wright landed me in jail that trouble a month ago, but now I feel like I can forgive him. Hey, that wasn't me, Maggie. That was the tiger. Look, Nick! In the doorway. Lilting, I can't do it. Detective Gumshoe. Oh, I guess I'll be heading off then. See you around, pal. Wait. Detective Gumshoe. Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Maggie. Thanks. I knew you were innocent all along. Why didn't you say that in your testimony then? Huh? Oh, well, I was... Well, guess I'll be heading off then. See you around. Wait up, detective. He just ran off. Maggie, why are you being so hard on him? He busted his butt for you. It's thanks to him that we got the medication bottle. That wasn't even of any use. But it's only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly. Detective Gumshoe was just running around in circles. Poor guy. Looks like she still isn't ready to forgive him. Can't you put in a good word for him, Nick? Yeah, Maya's right. I should help Gumshoe out. It's clear he needs it. Maggie?
Hey.
You know, Detective Gumshoe was really worried about you through all of this. I want to believe that, sir. But on that first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up. He didn't have any choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts. He doubted me. That's why he thought I might have done it. I've got to prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her. I know. I'll give her a little present to celebrate. Here you are. A present to celebrate your freedom. That's a present from Detective Gumshoe made with a ton of love. He said you lost weight and he was worried about you. Detective Gumshoe. I actually really like weenies, you know. Did you guys hear that? I'm pretty hungry myself, you know. Yeah, the trial dragged on a bit today, didn't it? Is it okay if I eat this now? So, how was it, Maggie? It's really good. So the case of phony versus genuine comes to an end. The false allegations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up. And who knows, maybe a whole new chapter of her life is about to start. Yay. Good. Right. Well, that's where we'll be stopping, because it's late, and I'm tired. And these are like an hour each for every segment, and oh god, and I still have to do so much. Oh, well, if I don't have much to do tomorrow, I'll play more, maybe, but... Okay. I'm gonna go watch some of the episodes in the anime, I think, because I can now watch some of the second one. I can't probably watch all of it yet, but... Some of it, yes?